My name is Yuber Miranda, and I am from Ecuador. When I was 14, my dad started a business in Ecuador. It was a very successful business, but some things didn't happen right, and we broke, and it was terrible. When I was at that age, I was like, I wish I was bigger. I was like an adult already, so I can help my dad. And we have so many challenges after, the company broke. So I put myself into being my first version in doing business. So I studied business management as an undergrad. And I opened several businesses actually in Ecuador. Some of them didn't work, but some of them are still successful right now. So I was everything about doing business, and doing how can I make business escalate to the next level. But then pandemic came, COVID-19. Most of my business broke except for one business, which is an English academy. And then people weren't able to go to school. So one foundation in Ecuador said, hey, you guys have English courses, we have students. Why don't we put together something? And we organized online classes for people that couldn't afford English classes by themselves. And it was amazing how those people wouldn't have any opportunities of working outside of the country because Spanish is our native language, but now because they knew English, they were able to apply for a scholarship outside of the country to work for the airport, to work for companies, multinational companies. So the feeling that I got out of that situation put me in a different perspective about doing business. And I knew I wanted to do a master's, and BYU was my very first option. I went to the webpage and I found about the MPA, Master Diploma Administration, and I was like, this is it. And I prayed several times. I went to the temple with my wife, and the answer was there. You have to do an MPA. Doing an MPA meant for me at that time that I have to leave my country, my company, my job. I was 10 years in my job. I was buying a new house. I was doing a lot of projects. But we felt deep in our heart that this is the path that we had to go through. And that's why I chose an MPA, because I can, with everything that I have experienced now, before the MPA and now within the MPA, I know that my purpose in life is to help other people that didn't have the chances that I have. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm a totally different person now than I was when I started the program. And I think things differently, not just spiritually, but actually like a real person that has a global mind. My name is Yuber Miranda, and I am a BYU MPA.